The greatest gift is the gift of time. It isn't something you should give up freely. Benjamin Franklin is quoted as saying, "You may delay, but time will not." The time you invest in your own growth will pay you exponentially. Writing a journal will make sure you collect the dividends. If you are serious about becoming a wealthy, powerful, sophisticated, healthy, influential, cultured, and unique individual, keep a journal. Do not trust your memory. When you listen to something valuable, write it down. When you come across something important, write it down. If you are committed to your craft, committed to life, committed to learning new skills and concepts, then you must keep a journal. Then you can see what you can do with seed, soil, sunshine, and rain to turn them into the building blocks of a productive life. The legendary late Jim Rohn had said, "Keeping a journal is so important. I call it one of the three treasures to leave behind for the next generation." In fact, future generations will find these three treasures far more valuable than your furniture. The first treasure is your pictures. Take a lot of pictures. Do not be lazy in capturing the event. How long does it take to capture the event? A fraction of a second. How long does it take to miss the event? A fraction of a second. So do not miss the picture. When you are gone, they will keep the memories alive. The second treasure is your library. This is the library that taught you, that instructed you, that helped you defend your ideas. It helped you develop a philosophy. It helped you become wealthy, powerful, healthy, sophisticated, and unique. It may have helped you conquer some disease. It may have helped you conquer poverty. Your library, the books that instructed you, fed your mind, and fed your soul, is one of the greatest gifts you can leave behind. The third treasure is your journal. The ideas that you picked up, the information that you meticulously gathered. But of the three, journal writing is one of the greatest indications that you are a serious student. Taking pictures, that is pretty easy. Buying a book at a bookstore, that is pretty easy. It is a little more challenging to be a student of your own life, your own future, your own destiny. Take the time to keep notes and to keep a journal. You will be so glad that you did. What a treasure to leave behind when you go. What a treasure to enjoy today. Most people overcomplicate the act of journaling or putting your thoughts on paper. I think Ernest Hemingway put it best, and I quote, "My aim is to put down on paper what I see and what I feel in the best and simplest way." But how do you do that? First, get clear on your why. For me, there is only one reason to keep a journal: to manage myself. Journaling is a self improvement tool, nothing else. How do you expect to improve yourself if you do not know yourself? You truly get to know the quality of your thoughts when you write them down. Do you know how good of a thinker you are? Do your decisions make sense? How do you even make decisions? Why do you do what you do? When are you productive? When are you not productive? You can answer all these questions by reading your journal. Do not know what to write? Here are three ideas. Number one, journal about your activities. Just write what you have been doing. You can either do it in the morning or evening. It does not matter when you do. Just try to write about what you have done during the past 24 hours. When I lack inspiration or motivation, I just go through my journal and see when I was inspired, felt energized, or motivated. Then I recreate those events. Jim Rohn says, don't trust your memory. When you listen to something valuable, write it down. When you come across something important, write it down. Number two, journal about what scares you. There is no better way to address your worries than writing about them. When you start writing down what you're stressed about, you can start thinking about how you are going to solve the problem that is causing you the stress in the first place. David Hare says, and I quote, the act of writing is the act of discovering what you believe. Number three, journal about your decisions. Use your journal as a feedback mechanism by second guessing your own decisions. See, making decisions is hard. For example, should I quit my job? Should I take this job? Should I end my relationship? Ask yourself a question and try to answer it by reasoning from multiple sides. What are the pros? What are the cons? What are the outcomes? The questions you can ask yourself are endless. So, journaling is a very versatile tool. It helps you with your self awareness and it also helps you to improve yourself. If you are serious about those things, a journal is a must. Now, all you have to do is open a new page in your physical journal or a document in your digital journal and start writing. Today is the first day of my daily journaling habit. There is this weird thing. When you write things down, they become real. Start journaling and see it for yourself. I want to take this as an opportunity to extend my heartfelt greetings for the new year 2022 and appreciate you all for your accomplishments and achievements of the previous years. Last year has been a great year as far as achieving our targets are concerned. We are all here to grow, dominate, and expand. We have come far, but still have a long way to go. We have many more exciting projects lined up next year, and I'm sure with your dedication and determination, we will be able to rise to the pinnacle of success. Whatever you are after, a better body, more passion, more energy, more money, whatever you want more of, in basic terms, comes down to one thing, an extraordinary life. So this year, stop putting so much focus on a singular grand result and start focusing on what we can do now to achieve that outcome. Turn your new year resolution into smart goals, which are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and anchored within a time frame. Then take action today to accomplish them. As Tony Robbins says, adopt a rapid planning method with focused results which should be purpose driven with a massive action plan. So, instead of a new year resolution for 2022, create an action plan for success. A new year is like a blank book, and the pen is in your hands. It is your chance to write. Get your own copy of the Miracle Journal of Life and start creating a beautiful story for yourself, your family, and your team. The good news is that physical copy of journal titled Boundless Life Without Limits will be launched very soon. Stay tuned for updates.